Or anything in the background. It's going to be kind of hard to make this video. My puppy is just running around everywhere. You want to see the people? Here she is.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh, my God. Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win.
Before I get into this, I just want to say something. This doesn't really mean a whole lot. I mean, this is spring ball, first day of spring ball. Who started? It doesn't really matter. But it happened, so I'm going to report it because I know y'all are interested. Austin Troxell started at left tackle. Left guard was Alec Jackson. Center Jaleel Irvin. Right guard Keandre Jones. Right tackle Brendan Coffey. Brandon Council and Nick Brahms are both still nursing injuries. Council's likely to get the left guard spot. Nick Brahms is likely to get the center spot. Alec Jackson played a lot last year, and he was solid. So him and Council are probably going to battle that out. I would probably bet my money on Brandon Council winning that job. Strictly based off performance. He performed relatively well last year. Not that many people performed well on the offensive line. And Nick Brahms, I think, is a shoe-in for that center spot. Kid's been here, feels like forever. Pretty sure started since like his freshman or sophomore season. He's been pretty solid for us. And backup left tackle Zaire, I'm pretty sure most people thought he would slide into that right tackle spot. Zach Blackerby on Locked On Auburn this morning thought Troxell would go to right tackle. And I agree, he does seem like more of a right tackle, but apparently they're comfortable with him playing left tackle. Jeremiah Wright instantly is the backup left guard, considering Brandon Council's out and Alec Jackson was starting. Freshman E.J. Harris was third in that left tackle. I stay fucking up, man. Left guard spot, he was third. Tate Johnson's the backup center. I don't even think he's a center, but you know, your starting center's out, and Jaleel Irvin's the only other center on the roster, or at least scholarship center. Right guard, backup, Cam Stutz. Right tackle, backup, a guy I love, Colby Smith. The kid's a monster. He's massive, and if he can figure it out, he'll be great. I mean, that doesn't really mean a whole lot. There's going to be a lot of shuffling throughout the whole practice. There is just one continuous practice, in case y'all didn't know. Throughout all the practices this spring, there's going to be shuffling. We'll probably see shuffling in the spring game. I mean, I think that it was just experience that got the starting 5 spots today. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say. I do expect the offensive line to improve. I do think bringing back experience does help. And I don't think we can get worse, to be honest with you. So, you know, just improve a little bit and that'll be great. Quarterback is a mystery that's going to carry itself into the fall. I mean, even at the 8A game, Zach Calzada's not going to be completely healthy, so he's not going to be able to participate. Demetrius Davis, who's probably going to get second-team reps. TJ's probably going to start. So it's not going to be something we're going to know a whole lot about. And Harsin said it himself. The reps are going to change day to day. You know, if you listen to his presser, it's not. How did he word it? It's not going to progress. You know what I mean. If you want to watch it, go watch it. It's not going to progress. Whatever. It's not going to. We're not going to know shit. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Now, the reps were divvied up like TJ, D, Ashford. Family pulling up. TJ, D, Ashford, Garner, and Zach Calzada. Zach Calzada was last because he's hurt. So they basically just went with who knows the system the best. One thing I really like about TJ, it seems like he's really taken on a leadership role. If you listen to the War Report talk to him, I mean, the kid's mature beyond his years. Every time I see him talking on social media, he is the utmost, he is what you want in your locker room. Now, he has to work on a lot on the field as far as consistency, and he acknowledged that. And I don't know if I'd be, totally comfortable going with him game one, but if there's not a better leader, I don't think, in this quarterback room than TJ Finley. I heard that TJ, who's on Locked On Auburn, I love that podcast. Go check out Locked On Auburn if you don't watch it. Zach said that TJ threw a ball, Xavion Capers reached out, tried to catch it with one hand, and Finley immediately corrected him. This locker room just seems 100% bought in, and that is amazing. That's something we didn't have last year, and TJ seems to be a big part of bringing that locker room together. Two guys that really impressed were freshman Caleb Wooden, a guy who I'm really happy that we got. I mean, he's a grinder, pretty quiet guy, and Donovan Kaufman, a guy who came in and really impressed at times last year, who is probably going to move back to his normal position of safety, which is great. I do not want him in man coverage a lot. So those are two guys that really impressed yesterday. All right, so the last bit's going to be on how he was talking about the other coaches. You know, he talked at length about how great Ike Hilliard's been for the wide receiver room. It seemed like him and Keesaw get along really well. He talked about how easy Keesaw was to work with, how well his football mind works. He talked about how you make a suggestion, he thinks about it. I mean, it was just things that you kind of have to be a football coach, especially a coordinator. And he also talked about Jeff Schmedding at length about how great of an offensive mind. Dang, man. This whole video, it's like the 7th take. So I'm not cutting this part out. He talked about how great Jeff Schmedding's football mind was. Jeff Schmedding's a guy I'm very high on. I think he's going to be a head coach someday. He just seems like head coach material to me. I mean, this is kind of just what you'd expect from the first day. You know, everybody's just kind of happy to be back. Derek Hall seemed ecstatic that football was back. So, I mean, it's not a whole lot. I'm sure I missed some stuff, but when is a video on this channel ever perfect? War Eagle. Selena, go!
Oh.
Stop!